So right here we have Red Scare, issues 1 and 2. If you guys aren't familiar, it's by some lovely people over at About Time Comics. We'll go ahead and get this giveaway started. So who am I with here today?
I am Robert. No, I'm kidding. My name is James Martinez. I'm just an average gamer, comic book reader, all-around nerd. I have recently purchased a fantasy outfit for adventuring, so I also just am, a huge D&D nerd.
So, that being said, I assume you're into history and at least some sort of zombie, is that correct?
Absolutely. In fact, there's a game coming out where you are knights fighting basically like the Dark Plague. I think it's called Plague or something like that. But it's you're literally going through a zombie apocalypse as like a knight or a soldier, or just someone in the medieval era, which is infinitely cool for me.
That sounds really cool. I'll have to check that out. So we'll get this started. And because you said that you're a fan of zombies, I got a hard question for you. And if you get every single one of these answers correct, we'll go ahead and give you both issues 1 and 2 of Red Scare. So it's a little challenging, but I want you to name 20 different franchises or pieces of fiction that star zombies or is a zombie apocalypse. So it's a little loose, but still, that's 20 different things that he's going to have to list. And we'll try to keep count. I guess with a Sharpie and a napkin. Number 1.
So number 1, Shaun of the Dead classic. Dawn of the Dead. I could just name a lot of the dead.
That's valid. If you can get 20 out of just naming things of the dead, that's still pretty talented that you can name so many.
Also, Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood. I was thinking I Am Legend, but those are vampires, I'm pretty sure.
We'll go ahead and count that one.
I could probably get 20 off of all the Resident Evil stuffs, the movies, just name the specific ones, but let's just go Resident Evil in general.
Okay. So currently we are at 6.
Let's see, there's 28 Days Later.
28 Days Later, great choice. That's actually the comparison I made, was that this series is like 28 Days Later meets Red Dawn.
Okay, that's badass. I'm really excited now. Well, 28 weeks later. Easy one.
We'll count it.
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. That's actually the one that Bug Boy listed in the chat. Great choice.
Also, I took off my glasses, so I can't read over there in general. So if you give me any hints, even if I look over there, I can't see it.
Okay, we are currently at 9.
Let's see. Dead Rising, Off the Books is another one. Not number. But
So another Dead Rising.
Yeah.
So that's 10. We'll count it.
Again, there are just so many franchises that just have a whole bunch that go through it.
A lot of sequels, but it is hard to list 20 series or members of fiction just from this specific genre. So I'll give you it.
There's also this game for free on Steam, not sponsored or anything, especially because it's for free, called Once Human, that has zombie-like creatures that are like the main mob enemies.
Excellent choice. Another great game recommendation you guys should check out.
Let's see. That one game I was talking about earlier, Plague, that is basically just medieval knights fighting zombies.
Very nice.
But no, it's getting harder now. Okay.
We're currently at 12.
Okay.
So you're like right there.
Let's see. I'm just staring at your personal best, just trying to focus up. Red Scare?
You know what? I'll give you Red Scare. That is an obvious one. It was literally right in front of your face. So that is 13 now.
Oh, there was a DC run where all of the entire world turned into zombies with the anti-life equation.
We'll count it. 14. You said DC. You've said multiple video games. You said quite a few movie franchises. Is there anything else that comes to mind?
Actually, since I mentioned DC, there's Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, I didn't want to directly say it, but that's kind of where I was trying to push you. That is 15. You need 5 more.
Okay. Let's see. There was one I was just thinking about. Gosh. It had a... Gosh. It was a movie that they came out with. World War Z. That's it.
World War Z, very solid choice. Did not care for the ending myself.
That's fair enough. But the book was just a collective of different stories from around the world. Which actually, speaking of books, there's a zombie apocalypse book that I listened to on Audible like 3 different times called "The Rules of Zombie" or something. The Rules of Z. That's it. Starring the main character Zachariah Gunderson, who follow him from a teenager to a young adult going through the entire zombie apocalypse. It's actually very good.
That is a very solid choice. If you guys have not checked that out, you definitely need to. I highly recommend it for my personal choice as well. That is... You need 3 more. I don't remember the number. Math is hard.
I don't know math. I can only count to 4, so... Goodness gracious. There was one episode in the Doom Patrol where a specific part where they were zombies. I can't remember what episode or anything like that. But Doom Patrol does have zombies in it, technically.
We'll confirm this real quick, just because it is out of the blue, one random episode.
Yeah. The only reason I remember it is because I saw a clip of it earlier today.
I mean, still, if you can get these last 3, these 2 comics are yours. But again, no hints. I can't directly give you an answer. Yeah. But it has been confirmed the episode was Undead Patrol. So very niche, very obscure, good choice.
So there is another thing, and I only remember it because I stumbled upon it randomly on Netflix one day. The Last Kid Alive that has zombies that is the main focal point, the main enemy most of the time, but really just laughable.
You're currently at 19. You need exactly 1 more. And this one, because it is the last question or the last answer that is needed, we will give you a single hint. And this one's going to be a doozy. I'm not going to directly say anything, but you already know it's zombies. It's a video game. Golf club. Unsatisfied death. Those are 3 hints for you.
Golf club, unsatisfying death.
I'll give you 1 more. It has 2 parts.
I don't know why my brain went immediately to Callisto Protocol, but that doesn't match up.
Is that a zombie game?
It's that spiritual successor to Dead Space. That they're more zombie than necromorph, but I don't know if that is actually zombies.
Let's take a look real quick, just to confirm if this is a zombie, if it meets the criteria of a zombie, brought back from the dead, is a viral infection, such and such forth. From here, the exact wiki says they are called the biophages, and they are a species of sentient zombies. So that is 20 out of 20. Great job. Normally, just because this is a 2-comic run and we wanted to make sure that he got both issues, we gave him 20 chances, or he had to list 20 different pieces of fiction that had zombies in it. And he was able to do so with gusto, mind you. And he even gave himself a handicap of not repeating franchises beyond 2. So he did list Resident Evil, but he only chose 1 Resident Evil out of all of those. So congratulations, thank you, I hope you enjoy your comics.
I definitely will. I also missed a very obvious one called Dead Island. Kind of disappointed in myself.
Until next time, you guys have a great day.